Alright, I'm going to do a quick video about stretching the proper places in your body to help heal from and prevent carpal tunnel. Surgery is not really a healthy option for carpal tunnel because most of the people that have had it, you'll see, they'll just keep having to have it, and it's a muscle, tendon, ligament issue. It has to do with repetitive movement, strain on the muscles, which shorten and tighten, and surgery does not help with that because that just creates more scar tissue, and scar tissue is not our friend. It helps further shorten and tighten and prevent flexibility. Scar tissue is a very strong, it's almost as strong as tendon, which is stronger than ligament. And we actually need to be stretching those things out. Same with bunions in the toes. It's pretend like this is your big toe. The muscle here gets really, really tight and it starts to pull the toe in, which makes the joint pop out. So massaging this, stretching your toes, same with your hands with carpal tunnel, will prevent those type of things from happening. Surgery should not be an option. So if you have a massage therapist that knows what they're doing, if you take on the task, the homework, daily homework of stretching before and after whatever activity you're doing, then you should be able to prevent it. So quick stretches that you can do. The carpal tunnel typically starts in the back of the neck because you're looking down at something and doing something over and over. I crochet beads. And so I stretch my neck. I stop about every 15 minutes and just, move my neck around, make sure that the muscles back here aren't getting tight. I pull my shoulders back, almost like you're scrunching your shoulders and your neck down, reaching a point together, and that creates a little exercising of the muscle. And then release, let the shoulders drop, and the blood will start flowing. You'll feel that area warming up. And so some stretches that you can do for the neck, you want to tilt your ear to your shoulder and make this opposite shoulder drop down. You can even press it down a little bit more. This all can be done seated. You don't have to get up and do any of this, but if it feels better standing up, that's a good thing. And then switch to the opposite side. Make sure the shoulder is down, away from your ear, creating a lot of space. And then another one is to look down at your armpit. Take that same arm that you're looking down at your armpit and pull your chin, your nose towards your armpit. You'll feel a really good stretch right in here. And you'll feel these things. Sometimes even if you stretch a little bit more, you can feel it deeper down all the way into the finger sometimes if you're really, really tight. Then look at the other armpit. Reach the hand over the head, pull a little bit deeper, stretch this arm out. You can even move your hand back and forth and feel where the stretch moves to. And those are some really great stretches for the neck. And then the next most important spot is where the pain actually is. Usually the pain starts in the neck and travels down, and the forearms get tighter, the hands get tighter, and all of this should be stretched every single day. It only takes a couple minutes. So the first thing that you want to do is stretch your palm open, and then you can stretch your fingers, you can straighten your arm. It might be a little intense at first, so you might want to keep the arm bent. And then do another stretch. You want to bring that thumb in. And then again, try to stretch your arms as much as you can. You might even pulse a little bit as that starts to kind of warm up and stretch. You'll feel everything start to open. And then shake. You can switch hands. Stretch the fingers first. Try to stretch back as far as you can, but not painful. Remember, hurt so good, not hurt so bad. Then bring the thumb into it. Get a little deeper stretch there. That really gets into where this carpal tunnel that they call it. It's a ring of tissue there that nerves and veins and arteries go through that can get really swollen and inflamed. And then that starts to clamp down on those nerves and the blood flow slows down and that sort of thing. Then you want to bring the hand forward and point your fingers down as much as you can. Point them down and press If you can move your elbow, you'll feel the stretch move to different parts, but it's not necessary. Just feel that stretch. Make sure you get the thumb in there and you're stretching this whole part of the forearm. And then switch to the other side. You'll feel that go all the way up. Depending on how tight you are, you could feel it all the way up into the shoulder. And then just shake everything out really good. Get the blood flowing. I'm going to pull my sleeves back up so you can see. And then another really good last thing is in the hand. You know, get the blood flowing. And then you want to take these 4 fingers and grab a hold of the thumb, and then that you can create a traction and stretch a little bit, and then you can take your thumb and you can massage the joint. So you're kind of creating a traction in the joint there by holding the thumb with your fingers and pulling a little, just gentle, because this can hurt. When I was doing a lot of massage therapy, I was doing this, and it would hurt some days, depending on how much I had to use my thumbs. But I keep doing this, even though I'm not giving massages much right now, and it's feeling better and better all the time. I can still feel some tightness in there, but this feels really good, and I can go a lot deeper now and really move the joint around. Then do your first finger, and just move. You can wiggle the joint around, pull. Sometimes you'll get popping. That's okay. Just stretching the tendons and ligaments in those joints will really, really help. Wiggle it around. Wiggle it around. Again, move your fingers. I'm going to do this side. And really moving that joint around, making sure there's flexibility in there. All the tendons, ligaments, and muscles holding those joints together are getting stretched. It's really important. There used to be this, you know, kind of myth that popping is bad, so then people don't do anything. And anywhere there is not movement, stagnation equals pain. Shake it all out again, go back to what you were doing, and you should be fine. Just keep repeating these every single day. When you get up in the morning, you can do it. Before you start to do whatever repetitive movement, try to take a 15-minute break. Do it again, you know, not 15-minute length, but every 15 minutes, take a break. You know, at least shake and move, and at least once an hour, depending on how long you're actually doing these repetitive movements, like doing typing and mousing. We can do that 8 hours a day. So it's vital that you take at least one break every hour and do some of these stretches. You know, you can stretch this way and, you know, this way. Just figure out some things where you can just work in some movement, some stretching, some blood flow, you know, creation. And these things will start to loosen up and go away, and you will be saved from surgery. So if you have any more questions, Andrea Lambert, Syncrawnicity, syncrawnicity.com or gmail.com. Thank you.